Have you ever wondered why your dog insists on sleeping with you every single night? Maybe they press against your back, curl up at your feet, or sprawl across the entire bed as if it belongs to them. It's undeniably cute, and yes, sometimes inconvenient. But it also reveals something profound about your dog's emotions and instincts. Sleeping beside you isn't just about comfort or warmth. For dogs, it's a deeply meaningful behavior that tells a story about love, trust, security, and connection. It's one of the clearest windows into how they see you, not just as their human, but as their family. In this video, we'll uncover the real reasons your dog sleeps with you every night, what this behavior says about your bond, and what science has to say about this age-old ritual. By the end, you'll see that those sleepy cuddles aren't just a habit. They're one of your dog's most powerful expressions of love. So, get cozy, and maybe shift over a little, because once you understand why your dog sleeps with you, you'll never look at bedtime the same way again. 1. They see you as part of their pack. Dogs are pack animals at heart. Their ancestors, wild wolves, relied on each other for protection and warmth, and they slept close together every night to reinforce those social bonds. That instinct never left them. When your dog curls up next to you, they're acting on an ancient behavior that says, "You're one of us." You're their trusted pack member, their family, their safe zone. Even though you're not sleeping in a cave or fending off predators, your bed becomes your modern-day den, a space filled with mutual comfort and belonging. Studies even show that when dogs are physically near their owners, both release oxytocin, the same hormone that strengthens bonds between parents and children. It's your dog's biological way of saying, "We belong together." So when your dog presses against you at night, it's not just about finding a cozy spot. It's an instinctive ritual that goes back thousands of years. It's love written in their DNA. 2. They feel safe and protected. Sleep is when your dog is most vulnerable. They can't watch for danger, and they can't run away easily, so choosing where and with whom they sleep is a big deal. If your dog sleeps beside you, it means they trust you completely. Your presence, your scent, your steady breathing, all of it signals to their brain that the environment is secure. This allows them to enter a deep, restful sleep they might not achieve elsewhere. For anxious or rescue dogs, this closeness is especially important. It reassures them that they're not alone and that nothing bad will happen while they rest. Think about it. Dogs could sleep anywhere, but they choose to sleep beside you. That decision speaks volumes. It means you're not just their favorite person. You're their safety, their calm, and their peace of mind. And interestingly, research suggests this feeling goes both ways. Humans who sleep near their dogs often experience less anxiety and even lower blood pressure. So while you protect them emotionally, they're quietly doing the same for you. 3. They want to protect you. Dogs may see you as their protector, but that feeling is mutual. Many dogs have a built-in instinct to guard the people they love, especially when it's dark and quiet. If your dog sleeps facing the door, or positions themselves between you and an exit, that's no coincidence. It's their way of keeping watch, just as wolves took turns guarding their pack. Even tiny breeds show this behavior, proving that it's driven by loyalty, not size. They're not expecting danger, but they're prepared for it, just in case. They may relax deeply, but a part of their mind stays alert, ready to respond if something feels off. It's not just instinct, it's affection in action. To them, lying beside you isn't just comfortable, it's a way to silently promise, "I'll keep you safe." That quiet, steady presence is their way of saying, "You watch over me all day. Now it's my turn to protect you." 4. Your scent comforts them. For dogs, scent is emotion. They experience the world through smell far more vividly than humans ever could. And your scent, your natural, familiar aroma, is one of the most comforting things in their entire world. When they rest beside you, they're surrounded by the scent that tells them everything is okay. It's the smell of home, safety, and unconditional love. Science confirms that a familiar human scent can actually reduce stress hormones in dogs and even slow their heart rate. That's why so many dogs cuddle with their owner's clothes when left alone. It's not mischief, it's longing. But when you're right there next to them, it's pure comfort. They can breathe you in, listen to your heartbeat, and know that all is well. To your dog, your scent isn't just familiar, it's healing. 5. It's part of their routine. Dogs love routine. It gives them stability in a world they can't fully control. They find peace in predictable patterns, especially the daily rituals they share with their humans. If your dog sleeps with you every night, that habit is more than comfort. It's emotional structure. Curling up beside you signals that the day is done and that it's time to relax. It helps them regulate their own internal clock and feel balanced. Many dogs even develop specific bedtime rituals, circling their spot, sighing heavily, or waiting for your cue before settling down. To them, it's more than just sleep. It's closure. And because that routine is tied to you, it makes them feel secure. Every night ends the same way: calm, safe, and together. For a dog, that's the definition of happiness. 6. They've been rewarded for it, without you realizing it. You might not realize it, but you've probably encouraged your dog to sleep beside you over time. Every smile, every soft pet, every kind word when they hop onto your bed tells them, yes, this is a good thing. Dogs are brilliant at reading emotional feedback. Even if you never said it out loud, your positive reactions have taught them that sleeping next to you is not only allowed, but loved. And let's be honest, those quiet moments at night, when your dog sighs and nestles closer, make you feel good too. Without realizing it, you've both created a shared bedtime ritual built on affection and trust. For your dog, it's the highlight of the day, the time when the world slows down and they get to simply exist beside the person they love most. 7. They love your warmth. Dogs are naturally drawn to warmth. It's instinctive and deeply comforting. For thousands of years, pack animals have slept close together to conserve heat. That's why your dog loves curling up next to you, especially in colder months. Your body heat isn't just cozy, it triggers relaxation and helps them sleep better. It also boosts serotonin and endorphin levels, promoting emotional calm. And the warmth goes both ways. Research shows that physical closeness between dogs and humans increases oxytocin, the hormone of affection and trust, for both. That's part of why waking up beside your dog feels so peaceful. So when they tuck their body against yours, they're not just keeping warm, they're saying, this is where I feel safe. This is where I belong. 8. It strengthens your emotional bond. Sharing a sleeping space builds connection in ways that daytime interactions can't. When you and your dog rest side by side, your heartbeats and breathing subtly sync, a phenomenon called co-regulation. That physical and emotional synchronization helps both of you feel calmer, safer, and more at peace. It's one of the reasons therapy and service dogs are so effective. Their steady presence naturally regulates human emotions. At night, that same process happens without effort. The stillness, the warmth, the rhythmic breathing, all of it deepens the sense of unity between you and your dog. And for your dog, that bond is everything. It's not about habit or dependence, it's about connection. It's their way of saying, you're my person, and I'm happiest when we face the world together, even in sleep. 9. They sense changes in you. Dogs have an almost supernatural ability to detect changes in your physical and emotional state. They can smell hormonal shifts caused by stress, sadness, or illness, long before you notice them yourself. If your dog has ever suddenly become extra clingy, or chosen to sleep closer than usual, it might be because they sense something off in you. They can detect cortisol levels rising when you're anxious, or subtle scent changes when you're tired or unwell. Their response is simple but profound. They move closer. It's their way of saying, I don't know what's wrong, but I'll stay right here until you feel better. It's empathy in its purest form. No words, no grand gestures, just quiet understanding. Their love is patient, and their loyalty doesn't sleep. 10. Your bed feels like home, because you're there. Finally, your bed is your dog's favorite place for one simple reason. You're in it. It's warm, soft, and smells like you. Everything that makes them feel at peace. To your dog, that bed isn't just furniture. It's your shared den, the heart of your little pack. Even when they push you to the edge of the mattress or steal your blankets, it's not rudeness, it's love. It's their way of being as close to you as possible, to share your space, your warmth, and your heartbeat. And even if they wander off during the night or switch positions, they always return. Because no matter where they go, you are home. When your dog doesn't sleep with you. Of course, not every dog chooses to share your bed, and that's perfectly okay. Some dogs prefer their own space, cooler floors, or simply enjoy stretching out undisturbed. That independence doesn't mean they love you any less. In fact, it's often a sign of confidence. They know you're nearby and that they're safe enough to sleep alone. For them, trust doesn't require closeness. It's already there. So whether they're curled up at your feet or snoozing across the room, both behaviors say the same thing. I'm happy, and I know you'll always be here. When your dog sleeps beside you, it's more than a bedtime habit. It's a love story written in silence. Each sigh, stretch, and sleepy nuzzle tells you that you're their world, their comfort, and their family. They don't care about pillows or space. They care about connection. And when they fall asleep beside you, they're trusting you with their most vulnerable state, their dreams. So the next time you wake up with fur in your face, a paw in your ribs, or barely any blanket left, take a moment to smile. That's not just your dog being clingy. That's their way of saying, "You are my home." In the language of dogs, there's no higher form of love than that.